Good afternoon, children. Today, for the second assignment, we are going to learn for class 6 that informal letter, English language informal letter. Now, children, you need to keep in mind, the first and foremost, you cannot write informal letters to anyone you like. Only informal letters written to those people who are your grandparents, your grandmother, grandfather. Parents come under your mother and father if you are writing an informal letter. Then your relatives, your uncles, your aunties, then they are your relatives. You can write letter to them only. After that comes siblings. Siblings is a word for your brother or your sister. And cousins. Cousins is your uncle's son or daughter. And the last is your friends. So even if you are writing a letter to your neighbor or to the police station, who you know there's an uncle you call who's staying out there, but it's going to be an informal letter. It cannot be an informal letter. Informal letter is only for these 5 points which you need to keep in mind, children. And when you're writing a letter, please keep in mind, no bhaiya or chacha or chachi or behna should be mentioned in the letter. You're writing an English letter. So it should always be brother, sister, uncle, auntie, mother, father. These are the things which you need to mention. It's a very big no for Hindi words to be added in an informal letter when you're writing. So please keep in mind that you need to follow these things. Now I've got the format of a letter which is already been put down. This would be the first part of the letter. Should always start with this line. The line which is there in your book, it should always be from the left hand side, house number 42. Then the street address, Kalidas Marg, Patna, full stop. Now children, please keep a note of the commas and the full stop which are there in your letter, which is very important, because if you do not mention the commas and the full stop in a letter, you get cut down in your marks. So if you want to get full 20 on 20, for example, on a letter, you need to mention all these commas and the format is must. The date would be 25th May 2020. This would turn as the date. Then you come to dear uncle. So this is salutation. Salutation is respect given to the person, dear uncle, dear friend, or dear sister, dear brother. You're calling them dear. So it's salutation. Then you have the opening part of your letter. Now the opening part of the letter is, I'll be providing you with a topic in your PDF form. Now you need to keep in mind what it is about. Okay? So you start off the letter with, for example, the topic for this letter is, write a letter to your uncle, thanking him for your birthday present, which he has sent you in a form of money. He was not able to come, but he sent you money, so you can spend it in the right way. So I have taught a part of the letter, like how you need to go by it. So I will be providing you with the PDF also. So dear uncle, now this part you need to mention. I was delighted to receive the birthday gift which you have sent me. So you need to mention to your uncle that you were delighted. You are happy that you have received that money. Now the body part, you need to mention at least 3 points. Mention 3 points in the body part, how you spent that money. Did you spend the money, give it to your friend, or did you buy a nice laptop with the amount of money which he given you, a laptop, a pencil box, or you get some money to your little sister for a pocket money. So you need to mention 3 points in the body part of the letter, how you spent that money or the gift which was provided to you by your uncle. Then the last part, the conclusion part. You have to mention, I thank you once again. You have to mention this word, I thank you once again. You need to thank your uncle once again for the birthday present which he has sent you. And you will end the letter with love, your affectionately, Sam. You will not write down your full name in the letter because you are not required to write down your full name, because the person or the family member who you are sending the letter to, he knows exactly who the letter is coming from. So you do not need to mention your full name. Just need to mention your name and it ends that way. Children, I'll be giving you the PDF of the letter, the format, and all the information which is there in the board. So children, please go ahead in your language copies. Please write down the letter with your own words. Put in your words also, because I have not given you the complete letter. I have given you how it is done. So you need to go ahead and practice this. Thank you very much, children. You have a lovely day ahead. Good afternoon, children. Today we are going to learn for the first assignment, class 6, English language as the essay writing. What points should be mentioned in your essay when you are writing an essay? Now the first and foremost, you need to have a topic. So the topic of this essay would be summer vacation. Now children, when you start an essay, you need to always mention the first and foremost part is the introduction of the essay. So in the introduction part, you have to mention the date when your school is closing or when you're getting a summer vacation with, for example, if you're working somewhere and you're getting an off from the workplace, you get a 15 days or 1 month off for your summer vacation or summer break, which you call. So you need to mention the date. Then keep in mind start and the end. So from when your summer vacation is starting, from which date to which date is ending. So you need to keep a track of that. After that, once you get your vacation, are you going to spend it at home only, or are you going to go along with your parents or your friends, your folk, go along and enjoy the summer vacation, so you go to a different place. Like, for example, you go down to south, or you go down to Odisha. Now in Odisha there is a whole lot of temples. Now in your summer vacation you are going to visit those temples. So it's a part of where you're going and you're trying to enjoy yourself, you're trying to gain knowledge, trying to see new things. So the place of your visit during summer vacation and the number of people who are going along with you. So it can be your parents who's going along with you, or you're going along with your friends. You made a group of 6 to 7 people and you're going along with them for the summer vacation. So you need to mention that in the introduction part of the essay. Now we move on to the second part of the body. Body of the places experience. When you went for summer vacation, what did you do? Did you take a bus and go? Or you went by train to the location where you needed to go to? You need to mention how you felt, you enjoyed yourself, were you singing songs while you're going in the train along with your friends for the summer vacation or the place where you're going to visit. So you need to mention all that, the experience you're having. Then the places visited and what you learned. Places visited is a different type of temples, what types of temples they are, what you learned, what knowledge you gained by looking at all these historical temples. So you need to keep in mind the places you visited. Did you visit one temple or did you visit 2 or 3 temples out there? You need to mention the name of the temples. If you can write down, just check your Google and you will see there are a lot of places in Gujarat or in different places in India where they have temples. You can write down a few of the temples' names down, stating that you went to visit out there. Then what you learned. So what knowledge did you gain from visiting that place? You need to mention that also in your essay. Now the last part of the essay is comes to the conclusion part, where you are closing your essay. So how did you feel? How did you feel about the place which you visited? And will you go back again to visit once again? Like, did that place really astonish you, or did that place really enlighten you, and you were still not able to gain more knowledge? Would you like to go back to that place and learn more things about that place? So you need to mention that part also in your essay at the end, when you're writing down the ending of the essay. So each an essay consists of 150 to 200 words. You need to mention that in your language copies. So children, I'll be checking on that you have completed your essay. And apart from that, please keep a note. I'll be sending you the PDF of this particular whatever information I have mentioned on the board. I will also send you a PDF so you can see it be more clearer for you to see if you're not able to see the board properly. However, apart from that, please keep a note of the points which are mentioned on the board, because you need to mention those points in order to have a good solid essay. So thank you children. Please go ahead and do your work in your fair copy, and you have a lovely day ahead.